What is crackin', Rhypals? Welcome to another RHYPLA Builds vlog. A little bit different today. I'm actually sitting on my bench and actually building something, guys. I mean, I do it, but I guess I never really sort of make a video. And you guys, if you've been into the shop, you kind of know that this has always been here, but it does get used. It does get used. I do build stuff. And I've been invited by Bandai to put together a display for GBWC, which is going to be held at the Broadway shopping center in Sydney, which is their Gundam-based pop-up world tour. So they said, hey, put something together, build something, and we'll promote the shop and showcase what you kind of do. So here I am sitting on my bench, and the model I've selected is the Goof Custom, master grade Goof Custom. Just show you what I'm working with. There you have it. It's currently in pieces, right? And a lot of what I've been doing is been fixing the problems of this kit. Then I can get that to focus. Fixing the problem of these kits because it is quite old. And looking at it, the panel lines are all kind of very soft. So what I've actually filled these guys in. So at the moment, I am kind of in a little bit of cleanup mode. I've cleaned up the frame. I've just painted the frame gray for now. I don't think I'll be doing any other details, and that depends. I mean, anything that's going to be visible. So I'm kind of cleaning it up. We'll be rescribing some parts, and I've closed up some seam lines. As you can see, there's a join line right in the middle there. I've closed that up to give you an idea. So at the moment, it's still essentially cleanup. So all of these little freaking pieces, I have a love-hate relationship with these little bits. I'm gonna have to go and redo all of that. This is kind of what I'm working with right now. Essentially, still cleanup. There was a giant line there. Can I get it to focus? Yeah, just a giant line there. And all of these is just essentially a tray of parts that I've been cleaning. So I've sort of deepened the panel lines a little bit there. Cleaned up sort of the nubs because this is a spare kit that I've had kicking around, and I've always been a fan of the Goof Custom. So that's why I've decided to sort of work with this. Probably spent about three to 4 days just sort of cleaning this up. But like the most common thing is like you could really tell how old this kit is because of just the way it's designed, the way that the seam lines is just smack bang right in the middle, right there. Can you see it right there? So I had to go and clean that. But then this has been that extra thin cement, and of course, you know, my sanding pads and everything. That's kind of like the sanding box that I use. Can you see it? Sanding box. That's all my abrasives and whatnot. So yeah, pretty much 2 or 3 days of just cleaning up. I mean, that's not full time. I'm only working on it in between. I've still got to run a shop. But it's actually kind of nice. It's kind of gotten me motivated to go and build something that's going to be a full. I mean, I've got 4 weeks, right? So it's not. I probably should have had to put a bit more time into this, but I think I'll work better when there's a time crunch. So the Gundam Base World Tour pop-up is in 23rd of September. So yeah, feel free to come in and have a look, and have a look at the GBWC events. As whether you may or may not know, I used to run that event before I quit and I decided to go build my own shop. But that's one thing I do miss, is running the GBWC events. I was running it since 2010 to 2019. So that was a long time building the event up. But yeah, so right now, that's kind of what I'm working on a Goof Custom, and there's still a lot of pieces to build, but I think the target is to get this all cleaned up by get this all cleaned up before the weekend's done, so I can start scribing. This is going to be a very simple build, just a nice base. I've got a few ideas in mind. I reckon 2 weeks plot plating, scribing, and then 2 weeks for the diorama base and the painting. So I thought it might be a good idea just to sort of give you an what goes through within a 4-week process, and how, if I was going to enter GBWC. I mean, mind you, I've kind of contemplated in entering GBWC for many years, because I ran it for 9 years and I was never allowed to enter. But I decided, you know what, if I was to sort of jump in, maybe why not? But yeah, this is really just sort of a snapshot of what my bench. So this is where I'm working. There's my spray booth, my drying pads are there, airbrushes are there, primers, everything. So I'll probably do a video on this, a proper video one of these days, to give you guys a heads up on what's kind of all there. My tools and everything else is all neat and tidy, and this is kind of what I do. This is just a random vlog. Thought I'd just share with you that I am building a display to go in 4 weeks. So maybe just do some random vlogs and give you an update on what I'm doing, and then show you what the end result is. So anyway, that's just a quick and dirty vlog here at RHYPLA Builds. I'm Ryan. If you've never watched this channel before, I simply own a Gundam shop in Sydney, Australia, and I specialize in all that it is gunpla, mecha, and Japanese hobby. So www.rhyplabuilds.com.au. Anyway, quick and dirty vlog here at the shop, and as always, can I get help? Yeah. See you guys on the next one.